You turned my kids against me. That's what Kody Brown shouted at Janelle in one of the most heartbreaking moments in sister-wives history. But what if this isn't just a family feud? What if it's the tragic unraveling of a father's grip? And the final stand of a son who's had enough?
At the other house, I'm not seeing my other wife. It's making it so that I can't enjoy my time with Robyn because I'm not seeing my other wives and children.
The fracture begins, setting the emotional stage. Kody Brown. Once the centerpiece of a plural family empire. 4 wives. Over a dozen children. And an image of unity that seemed unshakable. But behind the scenes were tearing, quietly, painfully, and one relationship at a time. COVID didn't just bring fear of a virus. It brought division. Kody's rules became rigid. His presence, selective. And his children? Especially Gabriel, felt abandoned. In blended or polygamist families, emotional presence from a parent is already divided. Add stress, control, and favoritism, and it becomes a pressure cooker. Janelle versus Kody, the accusation. Kody explodes. You turned my kids against me. But Janelle isn't shaken. She looks Kody dead in the eye and says, "They're grown men, Kody. They think for themselves." This isn't manipulation, it's accountability. When adult children push back, parents either reflect or retaliate. Kody's response is textbook projection. Instead of asking, "Why don't my kids want to talk to me?" he points the finger. We dive into Gabriel's silent pain. He tried calling his father on his birthday. Kody didn't answer. Days later, Kody didn't even remember. And that was the moment something broke. The kids take a stand. It wasn't just Gabriel. Garrison. Savannah. Even Hunter. All began to emotionally detach from their father. Phone calls unanswered, birthdays forgotten, and Kody's open favoritism of Robyn and her kids. "I feel like he has another family. And we're not it anymore." Garrison's confessional. When one set of children feels prioritized, the others internalize rejection. Long term, this creates estrangement and identity issues. Can this be repaired? Is there a path back? Can a father repair what's been broken? We explore the idea of accountability versus control. Does Kody want reconciliation? Or obedience? Many fans ask, if Kody truly wants unity, why does he demand loyalty instead of showing remorse? We show clips of Janelle advocating for her sons. She says, "I'm not going to abandon my children to keep a man." The bigger picture and final reflection. Gabriel still hasn't spoken to his dad. Garrison moved out. Janelle is no longer under Kody's roof. But here's what this really shows. Estrangement is not betrayal. Sometimes, it's self-preservation. This is more than a TV show. It's a reflection of real families struggling with ego, control, and love. Viewers should ask, are we listening to our loved ones? Or just demanding to be obeyed? It started as a dream, Kody Brown, his wives, and their goal to live a united polygamous life in front of the world. Laughter. Kids playing. Unity. Then, side by side, present-day clips of silence, distance, and bitterness. The cracks were always there. But no one wanted to see them. COVID didn't just bring fear. It brought choices. Kody makes strict rules, masks, limited gatherings, no travel. But spends all his time with Robyn's house. Barely visits Janelle or Christine. Gabriel and Garrison call him out and get labeled as disobedient. Gabriel. I tried to call him on my birthday. He didn't pick up. He didn't call back. Nothing. Favoritism under pressure often reveals the emotional hierarchy in large families. For Kody, it was about rules. For his kids, it felt like rejection. Kody. You've turned my sons against me. Janelle. They're grown men, Kody. You did that yourself. Kody doesn't just accuse, he blames. Because if he's not at fault, he doesn't have to change. Projecting blame onto the other parent is a common tactic in fractured households. It avoids self-reflection. Tension escalates, we add dramatic score, slow fade into Gabriel's perspective. While Kody spoke louder, Gabriel went quiet. Birthday forgotten. Dad dismisses his concerns. Sees Robyn's kids getting full attention. No apology. No accountability. Gabriel didn't scream, didn't fight. He simply stopped reaching out. We let the silence linger. This is where viewers feel the real heartbreak. Garrison moving out. Savannah growing distant. Christine's daughters also detaching. Robyn defending Kody, saying the others don't understand him. Kody believed loyalty should be automatic. But for his kids, loyalty required presence and love. I will not abandon my children to keep a man in my life. That line hits. Emotional high. Perfect point to show that mothers sometimes have to become warriors. Estrangement isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's just quiet birthdays. Missed calls. Empty chairs. Can a father who lost his sons find a way back? Reflection from therapists. Clips of other families repairing relationships. A glimmer of hope, but only through accountability, not control. Kody still has a choice. But so do his children. And right now, they're choosing peace. Kody. You've turned my kids against me. Janelle. They're adults, Kody. They made that decision themselves. Freeze frame. Emotional music hits. What would drive a father to accuse the mother of his children of brainwashing them? And what led Gabriel, his own son, to say, nothing at all? We start with season 1 flashbacks, Kody laughing, wives cooperating, kids playing. Cut to recent footage, tension, tears, separation. It didn't start with hate. It started with distance. Polygamist structures rely heavily on equal emotional distribution. When one branch of the family feels ignored, resentment grows faster than in traditional families. Kody creates strict isolation rules during the pandemic. He spends most of his time with Robyn, rarely visiting Janelle or Christine's homes. For Kody, the pandemic was about protection. For his children, it felt like rejection. Insert scene of Gabriel crying in confessional. I tried calling him on my birthday, and he didn't even remember. When Janelle confronts Kody, she isn't just defending her sons. She's exposing his blind spots. She tells Kody she won't force her sons to respect him when he's not present in their lives. Janelle. You don't get their loyalty if you're not showing up. Kody lashes out, accuses her of poisoning the children. Kody. You've turned them against me. This is not an uncommon deflection in fractured parental relationships. The parent in denial will project blame onto the spouse, to avoid accountability. Gabriel recounts how he tested his father's memory. He called on his birthday, no reply. No acknowledgement. No apology. This moment became a wound. Not because Kody forgot, but because he didn't care to remember. Teen and young adult children may not verbalize betrayal. But silence is its own language. Gabriel refuses to attend family events. Garrison moves out. Janelle is left trying to keep peace while protecting her kids. Janelle? They're heartbroken. I can't watch them be dismissed anymore. So what is this really about? Is Kody simply misunderstood? Or is he losing control and blaming everyone else? We walk through past examples, emotional explosions, favoritism, lack of empathy. Contrast with how he treats Robyn and her kids, consistent presence, emotional engagement, defense. There's a clear hierarchy. And the children see it. This isn't about villainizing Kody. It's about understanding why he's incapable of seeing his impact, and why his kids are backing away. We analyze Kody's insistence on respect from his sons. But respect can't be demanded, it must be earned. He doesn't want reconciliation. He wants order. And his kids aren't soldiers. Today, Gabriel still won't speak to his father. Garrison has gone no contact. And Janelle is standing alone, but strong. We conclude with a powerful monologue from Janelle. At the end of the day, I will always choose my kids. Even if it costs me my marriage. Estrangement doesn't always come with a loud goodbye. Sometimes, it's just silence. But the Brown family's pain didn't just stay inside their walls. It rippled across America, and beyond. I cried when Gabriel said his dad forgot his birthday. Janelle is a real one. No mom should have to choose like that. This is just like my relationship with my father. I haven't spoken to him in 6 years. A recent study shows that nearly 27% of American adults are estranged from a parent, most often a father. These stories matter. Because this isn't just a reality show. It's real life for millions. So what causes a child to walk away from a parent? And why do some parents blame others, instead of asking, what did I do wrong? Estrangement happens when communication becomes impossible. When a child feels unheard for too long, they stop speaking. In Gabriel's case, silence became his safest language. Maybe Kody didn't mean to hurt his children. But intent doesn't erase impact. And now, healing isn't guaranteed, only possible. Are you estranged from a parent? Or have you walked through reconciliation? Let us know in the comments. This space is for healing. Bell like, subscribe, and share if this story touched you. Backhand index pointing down, tell us in the comments. Should Gabriel give his dad another chance? Or has too much damage been done? Television, stay tuned. Next week, we're unpacking Robyn's silence. Was she the queen or just another pawn?